What's up, YouTube? That might have been bad, that might have been good, I don't know. But what is up, y'all? Today, we are going to be teaching you how to songwrite on a guitar. Sorry, my hair is a bit messed up. But I'm going to teach you how to songwrite on a guitar. This is a really good skill to have. And I'm going to give you a bunch of stuff that will help you progress faster, but you still have to practice for years. I've been songwriting for literally like 6 years, around that range. Yes, I flipped them that way you don't have the two numbers, okay? 7 or 6 years, just whatever. But I've been songwriting for a little bit, and I've been playing guitar for about 6 months now. So yeah. And we're gonna go over how to songwrite, and I go off my brain, so I'm gonna just show you around. Quick tour. You get to the camera here that we do the chords. Then we do this, and we got me in the corner with the guitar right here. Or we can have a split view, that way you can be able to see me play right here and just have the guitars. Or just go back to this original side view, or switch it here and get rid of me. Just have fun. Really, it's whatever. Just experiment, and yeah, let's just try it out, guys. Let's get started with the video. So, songwriting is part of making lyrical music, and it's supported by rhythms and leads, and there's parts of it, and there's layering and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you the baseline of how I do stuff and how I sing, okay? This will be practice. I'm not going to be able to give you, like, instant stuff or instant you're good, but I'll be able to help you. So let me show you around, okay? We're going to go, like this. So, basically, the first thing I do is get familiar with the sound of the guitar. So, like, your basic open chords, so C, A, C, experiment and have fun. So for example, I was saying about how the fan in the corner of my room saves me from being hot. Here we go. Start with a little bit of chords to start. Practically songwriting, basically. Like, that's just things, right? You actually kind of see. Yeah, whoa. But that's basically songwriting in general. That's practically about it. It's matching your vocals with the chords and having fun. When I songwrite, I go bar by bar. So, I'm going to give y'all I'm going to give you a snippet of a song I'm working on, unreleased. And the chords go F, C, A minor, G, and then quickly E minor, and back to F. It goes like this. Right? It's a Christian song, so it's like this. So it's like, Jesus, you're my life in resurrection, my King, I wouldn't trade it for nothing. You're everything I need. Jesus, you're my life in much songwriting. So what you do is to put this into steps, right? Flying chords. So I'm gonna give you a cool little chord progression you can follow. So let's switch to this cam, right? So we're gonna do this. You can kind of see it more, right? And you're gonna do is you're gonna start off with this. You're gonna do a major shape on the 3rd fret, right? Then, if you haven't watched the bar chord tutorial, watch it. Then, E major shape on the 3rd fret. Then E major shape on the E minor shape on the 5th fret, and then F. And if you combine it, it's gonna be. And that is a cool chord progression that you can just practice with, right? So if I want to go off of that, I can be like, sunshine and the rainbows, you're looking so bright, you're looking so fine, why won't you be mine? Sunshine and rainbows and shadows, I can't find you. Where are you now? Maybe in the clouds. That's off my brain, but find a good chord progression and think, hey, is my chord progression upbeat or sad, right? Let's say you're thinking of a song and you want to just start getting stuff out. Think, hey, should I make this bright and happy or sad or chill or whatever, right? So for example, when I want to do sad music, I'll typically do like major 7. So like, and that's really just like how your chords can affect your songwriting. So I made a previous video about how chord moods, right? If you haven't watched that, that's gonna help you be able to say, hey, I want a song in this mood. Here are the chords for that mood, and then watch a bar chord tutorial to be able to do bar chords. That way you can play anything on the neck. And have a lot of fun and have freedom, okay? Being able to have freedom on the neck is cool because you're able to play anything. If you haven't learned bar chords yet, J-Bo, pop that on whatever you want, and grind out now. And you can have as much fun as you want. But you can have all the chords you want, but it's, hey, can I get lyrics to come out, right? So let me teach you about rhyming schemes. You might have learned this in school before. So let me just show you how this works. We're gonna go put this in this one, okay? A rhyming scheme is when there is actually I'm gonna get rid of this and okay. And a rhyming scheme is when there is a rhyme and then you say, when am I gonna do a second rhyme, right? So for example, an A-A-B-B rhyming scheme would be something, something that rhymes, something, something that rhymes. A rhymes with A, but A does not rhyme with B, right? And let's say there's an A-B rhyming scheme. It would be, I'm gonna make an example. Yeah, I'm waiting for the right time. Now I ain't lying, right? That's A and B. Now I need to rhyme A and then rhyme B. Yeah, it's rough sometimes. Yeah, I'm stuck crying, right? I rhymed with time and sometimes, and lying with crying, you know? It's a rhyming scheme, so you can choose what you want. So, for example, if I do, let's switch to this cam, right? And let's say I want to do something like a, yeah, it's rough, yeah, I ain't lying, that's bad timing, and it's tough, I'm in what that was A, B, B, A. Okay, that was an A. So I did my first bar, then I did a different bar, and then I rhymed that bar right after it, and then I went back to that rhyme, and I repeated it. It's an A, B, B, A rhyming scheme. Have fun, experiment, and see what fits you. So, the next part is, hey, you know, I got my mood, I got my chords, I got my rhyming scheme. Now, how do I, you know, get this guitar and put it, like, how do I get the guitar and play it and then have the words come out and kind of sound okay to listen to, right? That's where practice comes in. I know, we hate the word practice, but it's the truth. I've been doing this for years, right? I will spend hours and hours a day sitting here just picking up the guitar and going like, yeah, trying. And it's just based off experience, okay? I've been wondering, hey, you know, Carson, why do you have the authority to tell me, hey, this is practice is true, okay? A lot of people don't know, and basically nobody knows about this, is I used to be a rapper. Not like a big one, but like, I used to make rap music, and like I actually been in music for so long, so I feel like I kind of have some experience when it comes to making music, especially off my head and when planning and actually going bar by bar. I've had experience making music, alright? So it's really practice, right? And I'm gonna give you a way to practice that you can practice every day, okay? Instrument or not, I'm gonna show you with the instrument and then without one. With an instrument, do that little chord progression I showed you, alright? So right? And just say one word and then rhyme with it after, like this. Trying, I'm lying, crying, dying. And I see that didn't make any sense, right? So what you do is you have these rhymes where you're like, yeah, I'm trying, I ain't lying, bad timing, let's go dying. Now what you do is there's a lot of empty space, right? So your goal is, hey, I've got these rhymes, right? And I want to make it actually feel kind of full. So what you do is you have a rhyme that you plan. What you do is like, you say one rhyme, right? And in your head, you already have the next rhyme planned. So you have to say something that will lead up to the next rhyme and continue the story or whatever you're saying on the lyrics and guitar. So, I'd be like, I'm gonna talk about how time is ticking, right? And how time is going really fast, right? I'll go, yeah, time ain't moving slow, you know? I'd rather go and just stay home or something like that. So like, I'm gonna just go with my brain and see what happens. Time is moving slow, I'd rather be out than stay home. Yeah, it's dark outside, but I don't mind. Yeah, I see my home, a place without surviving. It's rough and man, I'm trying. Man, it's rough. In our generation, it's turning from hell to rough. Man, it's rough. It's turning a diamond in our respiration rough. Man, it's tough. And, you know, boom, you know, that's a song. So let's get those bars and figure out in your brain to do a story that connects each bar to each bar, and that's practically what I do in my head, right? And I don't actually have the rhyme like right when I finish the first rhyme. What I do is when I do a rhyme, right when I finish my first bar, I go, hey, I'm gonna start saying stuff, and then instantly a word will click in my head, and I'll say something to lead to that word. So without a guitar, because you don't need a guitar to do this, I can be like, time is ticking, but I need to find a way to make a living. Yeah, I fly away to the heavens. Yeah, it's heavenly for you and me, for you and me. And I need a place where I feel known. I need a place where I feel home. Like anyway and anywhere, why? And I survived in a dark place, in dark nights, and dark nights. And sometimes it don't make sense, but it's, hey, can I have fun and can I just keep on working on my experience? And that is songwriting for beginners, alright? If you like this, subscribe. I'm farming videos, so peace. God bless.